Hello everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside, and what you have in front of you is, or what I have in front of me, is my O-Gauge Class 50. I haven't done much on this for the last few months, primarily because I've been doing the Lakeside obviously, but I've been waiting for the smoke generator file to come through. Well, that's practically now finalised along with the sound, and it seems to be okay. Hopefully that will be coming to me shortly. But what I had to do was fit the lights, and I've been putting that off and putting it off because I was just, to be honest with you, scared of blowing up that decoder inside there, the ESU extra large decoder. It's an expensive thing, and I was just a little bit worried and concerned that I'll blow the blooming thing up trying to fit lights. But I looked at the manual, didn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Total utter goobity-goo to me, with all this electrical talk, which means nothing to me. But I thought I've still got to do it, so I try to work out in my own way, from the two diagrams in the manual, what the best way to do it. So I wired it up temporarily first, and just for one end. Now this iteration of the Class 50 is the very first ones. Now they had no front white running lights at all. It was only on the later versions that they had the one central light just about here, in the front, and then they started having the codes at the top and dropping these letters. So this particular one hasn't got any white running lights, as per the first version, and but it has got red rear lights. So I bought some red LEDs a couple of months ago, in the hope that I will fit these, and as I say, I put it off and put it off because basically I was chicken. But I thought, no, I've got to do it. I've got this far, and what it was doing, it was stopping me putting in the internals of the cab, those partitions and the dashboard. You can't fit until you fit the front lights. I don't know if that dashboard is coming up very well in there, but you can just about see it, I think, along with the driver and the two sets of bulkheads. It stopped me doing that. So I thought, no, I've got to persevere and do it. So anyway, cut long story short, I sat here yesterday, wiring it up, and lo and behold, it actually worked first time. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. I was expecting a little puff of blue smoke from the decoder, but no, it went and worked all right. So I assembled all the wiring and the LEDs, glued the LEDs in to the front, and got it working. Put in the interiors for the cabs for both ends, and I've just got the driver at one end, so this is the front, if you like. So when it's going, if I can get off my chair and move, so when it's in the forward position, there's actually no lights at all showing at the front, but what I have done, as I got a bit cocky, I thought, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll put a subdued cab light in it. Now you can't, it's on at the moment, but you can't really see it unless I poke. Yeah, there you can perhaps just see the cab light on, like a warm yellow light up in the roof there. So that's on at the moment permanently in the forward position, but goes off when it goes in that direction. But I will make that a switchable light when I get the decoder sorted, because I can't do it yet because I don't know what Lego Man Biffo is going to use as regards auxiliaries on the decoder. So I can't wire that up yet to a particular auxiliary, and because I don't know if he's going to use that particular auxiliary for the smoke. But the wiring's there, so it just needs swapping over. So if that was going to go in reverse, hopefully you'll see these lights. So that's in the forward position. So in reverse, you now see the cab light goes off and the two running lights. Oh, I've just switched it off. The two running lights, if I can get around here. So you can see the cab light going on and off, and the two running lights at the rear go on when it's going reverse. And likewise at the other end. Ooh. So that's now going away from us. That's now coming towards us. So there we go. I've now got the etched nameplate on. So she's now named officially Diomede, after my friend Ian's ship he was on. So it's not far off. I can. The only thing I've got left to do is make up the manifold for the exhaust, and then I can, at long last, screw that body down. So we're not far off. Once I've done that, then I've decided that I am going to weather the underside, the bow gears, the fuel tanks, etc. I shall weather that lot, but not the body. That'll be kept almost pristine. I've got to fit a window in there, and I may weather the roof a little. Notice the cutout here depicting the very first versions of the Class 50. The later versions had this covered over. So this is not the final version of the sound, but just as a reminder. Hope that hasn't blown your ears off. Takes about a minute to warm up, and you can't do anything until it's warmed up. So that's in reverse mode at the moment, so if we go forward. Pretty loco, I think, this one. We're pleased with the way it's come out. And the smoke works very well now, actually. I have given it a test, and yeah, it works very well as regards going through all the gear changes. So we're just in the middle of finalising it now, along with the rest of the sound. Hopefully it won't be too long. But in the meantime, I can make up the exhaust manifold to go on the inside. that's enough of that. So there we are. Just thought I'd give you a quick update on where I am with the Class 50. Getting there. Very close now. Very close. So just got to get that window put in. The exhaust manifold. And then the lower weathering. And we're done. We're then done. While I'm doing the exhaust manifold and the decoders correct, I can then make that light in the cab switchable. Right, okay, I just thought I'd give you a quick update on that. So bye for now, and speak to you later. Bye.